Hi everyone, it's Stephen and welcome back to Lando Town. Last time on Lando Town we put in both our office district here. We built a new residential area with a medium density slash mixed commercial through the middle. We built a little suburban area with some livestock farming in there out the back here next to our logging camp. We also adjusted our downtown area and added in this new spring gardens, and I think that looks pretty lush. That we've got all the row housing facing the same way. That does look really good. So that has given me a little bit of inspiration to go and put here a little football town that we talked about last time, and have all the row housing facing the stadium. So I'm going to build that later. That is going to look wicked. So stay tuned for that. We had to expand our landfill area. You see how big I've made it. That was getting pretty close to max. And I think the other one is actually still emptying. Let's have a look. Yes, that's emptying. You see down here, stop emptying. We've got that selected. So I'm waiting for that to empty. I will get an incineration plant in a minute. We did put in over here a groundwater pumping station because we needed more water pumped around, so we picked that up. And when I've got enough tiles, I will buy out some tiles all the way to the edge and put a water pipe in there, and we can start exporting some water and making some money from our access. But at the moment I've only got 6 tiles. I don't think that's going to be enough to get me to the edges, and we would like to buy this land to further expand out and continue our farming. So I've got a dilemma what order I'm going to do that in. I am going to quickly go in. Oh, get it close up. Going to go in here and change this. I really don't like this. I don't think it looks good. I'm going to put some nice curved lines in there, and yeah, hopefully make that a little bit better. And if I still don't like this little gap between the houses, I might turn it into an office district, as we have plenty of demand for that. And you can see we hit 12,500 on the last episode, which is awesome. And we're also super close to level 8. I don't even know what we call that. Progression 8. We call it level 8. You know what I mean. And I think then we get... Let's have a look what we get. Oh, we get high density housing. We don't get that till level 9. And we don't get the office density till level 9. We've got all of these. Oh, we haven't got oil drilling. So that's perfect timing. Actually, we get oil drilling at level 8 as well. So let's go in and quickly change this, and then we're going to go through our information panel here and see what adjustments we need to make, because there's a few things I haven't done for a little while. So we'll go in and check that out. I finally got that built. I don't know if that looks much better, but let me know your thoughts. I think it looks a little bit better. Whether it's fitting with the rest of the town, city, I don't know. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you think there's something we could do better or we could put in there, then yeah, please let me know. That'd be great. Okay, so before we build our amazing football town, I'm bigging this up to be something special, and you guys will probably shoot me down, but for me it's going to be nice. All right, it's going to be a nice, interesting build to do something that, again, is realistic. But yeah, we'll come to that in a bit. Let's check through our information panel. So roads, parking facilities, what tons of those. We're doing well. What else have we got? Let's take off parking lots. Maintenance depots. Oh, we've not got any of them. Ah, that might be why there's lots of reds here. If we take off the vehicles and the depots one, you can see some of our roads are not in the best condition. If we zoom in, let's click on King Street. Condition 9% average. Oh dear. That is not good, and it's probably our biggest road that we've got, brings in the most. I don't know if it will. If I change that, will it make traffic flow better? Right, let's get in a. I assume it's going to be in this road tab. Oh, I don't even see it. I breezed past it. This road maintenance depot. Where could I put this? I could put it down here. This would be a good fit though. That's quite easy to access everywhere from there. I don't actually know what we get with this. Let's put it in. How much are those? 75,000. That's not too bad considering we're in profit now, guys. We're in profit. Oh, that looks decent. That fits in there quite nice. I do quite like that there. Opposite our police station. It's 30 grand a month. Don't have to select any zones. I assume it just goes out and fixes the roads. And that has put us nearly, we've got 125 experience points till we get to the next level. So that is wicked. Let's go through the rest as well now. So we've got that in. Traffic volume. Yeah, see, that is our biggest road by far. And then I don't know whether we need to expand this road here. That is taking a lot of volume for just a little road with a bridge. I'm not sure whether the bridge can take it for much longer. In real life, that bridge would be absolutely battered. Be hanging on by a thread. No one would want to drive on it. Electricity, we're about minimum. We're exporting a small amount. Water, we're actually got quite a good output. That is really good. And as you can see, we're not trading any water because we've got no connections to the outside. So we get enough tiles. I don't know how we're going to get for level 8, but be interesting to take a look at. Average health. Now, how do we get our health up? All the areas are getting plenty enough health. Coverage is really good. So that's our healthcare coverage on the roads. So it's great, you can toggle that on and off. Citizen health. Okay, so the building colours tells us how healthy our citizens are. Mostly it's good. We've got a few oranges. Oh, we've got a couple of reds here. So we might need to adjust that. Yeah, we talked about this area last time. We'll see in a minute. It's definitely getting better. And what's this? Garbage processing. I assume that's all green because we've got low accumulation. Yeah, so that's good. There's no browns. Okay, so we don't have to worry about that. Obviously, the landfills are brown. If they weren't, that'd be worrying. Fire. Oh dear. Do I really need more fire than that? 2 buildings? Police coverage. I think that's all green. That's pretty good. All our towns and areas are green. That's wicked. Administration. We don't actually have any administration buildings. Citizen well-being. That's all green. There's a few that aren't green, but most of them are decent. Ah, here we go. Education. I think they fixed the bug for the college number, so that's really good. And everything's in the green. College is close. So you've got quite a few people here that are eligible but not attending. But we're all in green, so that is good. How many highly educated do we have? Only 1%. So am I right in thinking only 1% of our population goes to uni? Maybe. Most of our people are either poorly educated or educated. Okay. Transportation. Now you've only got buses and taxi service running at the moment. Now let's zoom out. Can we see these? Well, let's see them at the moment. Okay, we can see them on this view. You just can't see the blue one very clearly. So we are going to go in and put some new bus routes in. I'm going to put a bus route here in our new neighbourhood. I'm even going to connect it up to Bedford Corner and then drive it out over to Green Peak. So it's just going to be a really big loop that goes all the way through both areas. I'll probably run it all the way down this main high street and then out to Green Peak. Right, it took a while because I put in some of the stops and it messed up a lot of my zoning. So I had to delete, you'll see here, I had to delete quite a few buildings and rezone them. Oh yeah, it was a faff, but we got it done. What I've decided though, I had a little think about it and I decided I didn't want to put a bus stop in here. 2 reasons. One, because the traffic flow down the highway could increase later on as we grow our city, and having a lot of buses going around is probably not brilliant. But the main reason is if I've got buses trolling down here all day, every day, even at night, there's going to be not a lot of noise pollution, and that's going to have our people unhappy, especially those living in a quiet suburban area. I think it's important we don't go through there. I have put one in here though, and the plan is just to come in, do a quick small loop, and then come back out. When I place this stop, stars went up everywhere, so I assume it's in walking distance for all of these people, which is great. So we're going to get this line drawn up. We're going to have a little loop here, a little loop at the far end, and then stop either side of the road. I don't know why that takes it through the car park. Yes, we'll have a stop either side of the road on the way back. Can we put a waypoint in here? Yes, and then it won't drive through. What is that there though? Is it just a car park? Yeah, it wants to drive through the car park. How strange. We're going to put waypoints in for where it wants to deviate. And you do have to make sure you hover the mouse over the bus stop, or sometimes it doesn't connect it up. I've made that mistake before, because it should go slightly inwards as you place it. And we put another stop here outside our main attraction. I'm not sure, there's not actually that many stops. It's quite a long line because it's quite a long road down here, but we haven't actually got that many stops. Another waypoint there, and then it just knows what it's doing. I don't want it to mess up when I'm not actually looking and I'm placing this stop in. We are going to have to change the colour of this line. I feel like we've got blue and yellow. I feel like we go for a red. The red one will stand out quite a lot, which will look nice. I think I just got to connect up here. I don't want it driving all the way to the bottom. Just make the line longer for the sake of it. There we go. That looks wicked. So let's click on this. It's obviously going to be the one with 0. We'll make that red straight away. Has 8.6k. How many buses do we want assigned to this line? I might just start with 8 to begin with. 8k, one bus every kilometre. That's probably one bus coming around every couple of minutes. You could probably do even less than that. I might try 6. That's probably every 4 to 5 minutes for a bus, maybe, depending on traffic. I think that's quite good. Let's change the name of it. What should we call it? Let's call it Coleridge Spring Loop. Oh, so creative, guys. So creative. Coleridge Springs line. Let's do line instead of loop. Let's take a quick look at our finances. We're still 3,000 up, even though I had to put in that, or expanded our taxi depot and put in our road maintenance depot. No loans. Taxation, we adjusted that. We'll keep that as it is. Budget, roads 100. All of these should be 100. Oh. Maybe this is why it's less efficient. Our garbage management. Oh my god, our education's only 70. That is not helping us at the moment. I think that means the graduation chances go down. Maybe this is why we had so many low, highly educated people. So that should solve that issue. Although it's added a lot to our budget, I'm actually not that bothered. Now this solves the issue with our fire efficiency and coverage. It'll be interesting to see in a minute. We'll press play. We'll see if that changes it. Okay, good. Everything else is on 100. Production, we still only producing 3 things. So when we expand out, we need to remember to both put in vegetables and cotton. But I think we need fertile land for both of those. Yep, so we need to make sure we put those in. And all of this stone. We're not producing any stone. We'll have to set up a stone mining when we put our next industrial area in. I could even do it over here a little bit later on, opposite our green industries. I could do that. That would look decent. Again, it gives our people here, especially when this starts to grow, when the pollution goes down, somewhere to work. So that would be nice. So let's press play and let this run. I will click over to our fire tab here, and let's take that one off. Oh, look at the difference that's made. That's so much better. I wish I had known that earlier. I really wish I'd known that. Oh dear. Let's click on it quick and see what areas it's covering. What areas is this covering? Have we got Garland Corner selected? That's already selected. I might take this off and put this one. Let's deselect here. Put our, please deselect this firehouse because it's only covering a few districts. They can drive over and cover that one. Nice. So that should mean, I wonder now if Green Peaks becomes a little bit more green in terms of our coverage. Yeah, that's better. That works so much better. I think it was just too long of a distance, and I think that one's just covering too many districts to really be that effective. And that should balance out the vehicle coverage a little bit better. Great, so that's all starting to look excellent. Right, much happier. Oh, speaking of happier, we've just hit Big Town. So we've got 8 extra reward points. We need those. 10 tiles. Let's head over to our progression panel. We've got, yes, high density housing. That is wicked. We're going to go in and put that in straight away. So let's have a look. I would like to have some high density housing where we had the low rent housing initially. I want to replace it because we're just having too many buildings being replaced over in this area. So let's switch off this and go to our zoning. Now what are these buildings? Are these... Oh, I've just deleted that building. Misclick. Keep making these silly mistakes. What are those? Are those... Is that the same colour or different? I think that's the same colour. Yes, that's the same colour. If we turn them into high density, how does that look? I'd rather it not be just a small building. I reckon the little demand we had was just for that little building. Anyway, we'll see what that looks like. You can see the crane is massive. That could be a big building, even though it's only, I don't know, 8 zoning tiles, 10 zoning tiles. Yeah, 10. We'll see how big that looks before we do anything else. I'm glad I just did that small plot of land. Then maybe that little error actually helped me. Alright, let's leave that for now, and we'll come back to the high density stuff. I think we maybe need more educated or more highly educated people to get or increase our high density demand. Right, anyway, let's make a start over here. Now what I'm looking to do is fill out all this area from maybe here up to here. So what I might do first, how am I going to get that dead straight? I would like it straight in line with this. Or can I draw this across without upsetting anyone? Yes, I can. I can draw this down, and then just for the sake of symmetry we can put a line across here, and we'll maybe use this line, if I can get it straight, as a bit of a guide. So we'll just get rid of all these quick. We don't need them now. Okay, nice. And then let's go over and grab our soccer field. The goal is to put this alongside here. 160,000. Oh, we did get quite a lot of money from that last level unlock. So that's going to be our stadium. I'm debating whether I move that over a little bit to give me a little bit more room. I might even totally move it. I might even put it this side. There we go, let's put it there. Then I've got more room either side, a little bit more flexibility, which is nice. So I'm going to go in, I'll show you what I'm going to do now. So we're going to make this all of a main road here. And let's get our straight tool. So we're going to have all straight lines. So the first road is going to go all the way along the back. And then the plan is to have row housing either side, all around, facing the same direction. I'm just debating here how many tiles back I want it. Do we go for something like a 3x3? Let's go over to Spring Gardens here. And let's see what type of look we want. Because I think the different sizes determine the size of the garden. So these ones are, let's press I to turn off that. It makes no difference. These are 5. We've got some 4s there. Have we got any 3s? So these are 4s. So you can see pretty much don't have a garden. Have we got any smaller ones anywhere? I actually don't think we do. Again, they're 4s. They're 4s. Do we want a little garden? I mean, do they even have a shed? I think if we do the little garden ones, that will look quite nice. So let's make it 4x4 either side. Why is that not lined up? Okay, I've made that slightly too big. We're going to have to readjust. I do need to work out how wide I need this. That's the first thing. Alright, I finally got that to work and to line up nicely. I had to put on snap to geometry, snap to 90-degree angles, really helped get the straight lines. And then I snapped to guy lines just to make sure I lined it all up. What I will have to do, because it looks like you've got a 2 here, 4 there, we're just going to have to put some paths in, just so that I get it to go to the grid that I want it to go to. So you'll see what I mean. It's like now we've got the right hand side assigned to that one, which is perfect. So as we take these out, I think it prioritizes the first road that you put in, which is this one on the left. So what I'll do now is I take out the paths, and that should assign them correctly. Yeah, you see you've got the split down the middle there. That's perfect. So I'm going to have to go 80 across and then whatever width I want. So at least we've got that sorted now. We can be really precise with our network, road network. So let's go in and finish the rest off now. It's going to take a while, but it will look nice when it's finished. Yeah, so I just thought I'd do a little quick test, and you can see that, yeah, those have gone in all facing the same way. We left a little gap at the side so that we can make sure none of them are assigned to that road. And then we'll delete the little ones, make sure we get some full sizes like we did in our springs in Lando downtown area. Okay, let's pause it because these have got no, we can deal with that all a little bit later on. So I finally got that drawn out, and you see I've had to put some pathways in just to force the zone into certain roads. But the idea is that I have our houses down this side all facing inwards, the houses down this side all facing inwards, and then the 2 at the top are the opposite way, but again they're still facing the football grounds. So let's press play and see how those go in to start with, and we will be deleting the paths as and when the houses come in. We've got plenty of medium density demand, so we do need to quickly connect up a road. That's the first thing I need to do. We'll just put a temporary one in for now. Hopefully it connects up. There we go. Just to make sure we've got water and electric in there. Nice. And then we're going to have to go in and delete all the smaller ones that are not full size. People can't be bothered to buy the whole plot of land. That's a waste of space. Yeah, it's starting to come together. And then when they've all come in on one, like this one's got all 4 in, I can then zone in the rest. There we go, and there we go. What is it doing? Why has it done that? Has it assigned 6 to that side? It has, hasn't it? I'm going to have to go in and take all of them off. Delete this building, wait for it to go back. Perfect. And then can I just zone that in now? Will it simply let me just zone that all in one block? I'm going to find out in a minute. Right guys, so there it is. That took me a long time. I had to delete a lot of roads, rezone a lot of areas, force a zone into roads, but it took me a while, but we got there. I'm super happy with that. You can see how like symmetrical it is, and then how pleasing it is on the eye. I really like that. That's one of the best things I've done. Let me know what you think of it. But this is my football town. I'm going to put some mixed commercial residential buildings around the outside, and then leading out from that I'm going to have some low density housing as well, sort of some less well off areas leading into this football area, and then we're going to have to work out how to connect this all up. I don't know whether I bring a road in from around here. I don't know how easy it's going to be to connect this up. We might bring in a road here from the roundabout and lead that down, and maybe a road out from here as well. So let's go in and put in some road networks, and yeah, let's see what that looks like. Right, I've got most of that zoning done for our commercial there. We're going to let some of this come in, and then we will finish off the rest, put some of the medium density behind it, and then start building the suburban areas. I can't even say it properly. I could probably put a little bit more in here of our mixed commercial, and then maybe take that block off. No, let's leave it there. I'm not really too bothered what side of the road that gets assigned to. I'm thinking it is going to be assigned to this based on these gaps at the back here. Or maybe not because of this one. So let's take that off. So I could just take this straight out. That would make my life so much easier. I think that's all assigned to the right road. And we're going to put one in there as well. Because I'm going to run it again up until that highway there. Let's press play, and hope these all get assigned to the correct road. I think that's assigned to both sides, as is that, which is fine. Looks like it's facing inwards. I'm glad these have come in really quick. We've got all our medium density buildings going in here, so I think now we can actually take them out, put in some more medium here. And we are going for all European buildings, all the row housing, everything's European. Oh, here we go. Coronandum Condos. That looks interesting. How big is that? Oh, that does look quite nice though, doesn't it? Oh, check that out. That could be nice. I don't want to put it in my football town. They might not get enough customers if we've got lots of uneducated people here. Oh, majority anyway. So that's something we can definitely add in later on. That looks cool. Alright, let's finish the rest of our zoning off now. So if we delete this road, I'm hoping they're all going to be assigned to the correct road now. It's going to be the test. Lots of demand at the moment for medium density, which is great. I think we're actually using it all up at the moment. Right, so that looks good. I can start inserting some of these roads now. Try and get them to 90. I'm not sure actually how far I want to go here. Don't know why. Oh, trying to get it in the perfect spot here. Without moving that house. Let's just try that. Ah! Knocked down one of the buildings. Oh, I couldn't avoid it. Has it totally... We totally lost that zoning for that area now. Okay, will it go back? Yes, it will. It doesn't make sense because I had that road in there a minute ago, didn't I? Maybe... Yeah, I think I just started in the wrong place. I think that's probably why. Now we need to avoid the roads on this side as we build across. Now this is where maybe I delete this road here and then put more medium density in. Let's try that, see how that goes. We also need in some more mixed here. Alright, hallelujah, finally got that in. I can now connect that up. Nice. That is so much better. Don't know why I put zoning in there, but I did. That was an accident. Oh, now I've lost the zoning in that side. Oh, that will annoy me. Right, so there we go. I've got our new road network here all laid out, and the plan is just to extend this district, this Orchard Way, out to there, and this will become a little bit bigger. We've put some commercial in, so you see from the zoning it's a commercial. We've put some parking in. I will get some recreational grounds in there shortly, and you can see from this one that our land here, our football town, has finally finished. And I think that looks really good. Shame we couldn't do it all the way around the outside because of the highway, but when some trees develop there, that will start to look really good, and we'll try and build up, maybe put a few more in here as close to the highway as possible without making it look too cramped. So I'm really chuffed with that. We're going to press play on this. We've got lots of demand for low density residential, so we're going to press play, let this all come in. I will though first of all put in some recreational grounds so I don't have to go around and delete loads and loads of houses. What could we do with small park? That would be nice. It's trying to find places where it's a good shape for these areas. So that would be quite a nice place there for a small park. And we need to get in some, what do we have down here? We've got here a basketball court, so it'd be nice to find a space for a tennis court as well. And we want all of our residents to be super healthy. Is there a space which is a really good fit? I mean, it does fit right next to that. I could put that in next to the park. That would look good. I'm thinking I might put this here and then detail this whole area. I think that will look good. Let's bang that there and let's dezone it all, because otherwise little houses will pop up. Yeah, that's quite a nice little square there. I quite like that. We'll detail this up. We'll take out the trees that are there and we'll see how that looks, and then we'll press play and get this rolling. Okay, that looks like quite a nice tennis court area there. That looks brilliant. Right, let's press play and get this rolling. We can delete some of these paths that I put in a little bit later on, but let's get this rolling and see how it looks. And while that's doing that, we're going to put in some taxi stops. I mustn't forget. Oh, we've got EU taxi stands. I don't know if these are any different, but we're going to put some in. We probably actually only need one over here, and of course we're going to put it near the tennis courts so that it's easily accessible. Any tourists want to come in, have a game of tennis, then they can. How is this all looking? It's all coming in really nice. Yep, that's coming in perfect. I just want to check there's no massive gaps or any gaps that are unexpected. That all looks like it's filling in nice. I will go in and delete all these paths now. I think it's safe to do so. Hopefully it doesn't mess up our housing. It tends to do that sometimes for no reason at all. Yeah, see that there? Don't know why that affected that, but it did. Okay, it's just going to be one tile less. That's fine. We can just take that out. I'm not too bothered about that, but that is starting to look really, really good. Is there anything else we need? I would like to put in here, this slightly bigger area, I might put another elementary school in there. How are our colleges looking? I can't remember from before how good they look. Where's the education one? Am I being silly? Ah, it's the hat. There we go. Colleges. That's pretty tight. So if I get an elementary school and a college in over there, that would actually be really, really good to boost that back up. University, fine. High school, fine. It looks like we only need one of those at the moment. But that is looking really, really good. So let's go in and extend Orchard Way outwards. If we take off snapping, I would like to do it behind. There we go. In behind the houses rather than along that road. There we go. And bring this out a little bit. We can ensure we get in that aerial mast there that we put in before. Why is it not letting me move it? I think I'm creating a new one. How annoying. There, perfect. Orchard Way. Just got a little bit bigger. We do need to go in now, and I will snap this to the road because we've got a pretty neat outline along here. And we're going to have to think of some creative names when we're doing this. I just don't. I want it snapped to the road. Why won't it let me do that? We're just going to do it ourselves. Oh, what should we do for a name? Let's go for. I'm just going to leave it as Bedford Football Club. Let's just call it a club for now. If you guys come up with any better names, please let me know. But that does look wicked. And hopefully when all this low residential area comes in, that'll look good as well. So you can see I put a little roundabout in here. We've got tons of people walking across. They're all walking across to get over there. Yeah, I think they do walk a really long way. I was going to say Sims. They're not really Sims anymore, are they? But no, they walk a really long way now, the people on this game. So Bedford Football Club, what do we want? Do we want to charge for parking? I don't think it's really fair if we charge for parking, is it? We're definitely going to put that on. There's no downside to putting that on, I don't think. And let's go to Orchard Way. We'll keep that as it is. I would like to put some speed bumps. I was thinking it's best to put them in or around our high school areas, just to slow it down to protect the kids, and we don't want any accidents near a school now, do we? We're going to go in and put some trees in between both here and down here as well. For some reason we've got a lack of trees down here. Let's get some pines as well. I'm a big fan of the old pine tree. And this should help with the noise pollution from the main roads. Right, so that's starting to look really good. I think I'll tackle developing this area on the next episode. But before we do anything, we are going to go in and change these to some high density. We did have some high density demand. But I am getting really fed up with having to keep changing these. So I might actually just rezone this whole area. Let's make it North American, and let's delete those. We'll just see if that pops up. We have no high density demand at the moment, but oh look, another one here. Look, bulldoze object, definitely. And they just keep coming up and going down again, and yeah, I'm getting irritated by it. So They're obviously not happy with this unspacious houses they're getting. Ungrateful people. Ah, we don't want them in our city anyway. I'm really proud of what we've put together there. That's starting to look really good, and it's starting to develop. We're on episode 7 or 8 here. I can't remember what I said at the start. I'm losing track, but yeah, it's starting to look really, really good. And I'm really impressed from where we started to where we've got to now. And I think once we fill out this island, it is going to look brilliant. The amount of time we've spent on this so far, we're talking hours, and yeah, I'm really chuffed. I'm really enjoying the build, and it's great if you guys can join me and enjoy it with me and give you some inspiration to start your own. I think it's wicked. So yeah, thanks again, guys. We will be tackling this area next time and seeing if we can get a little bit more high density demand. I think once we put in some more education, and now I've adjusted my taxes, hopefully we get more educated people. Let's go in and take a quick look, see if it's made any difference. I know it takes a while for them to become educated, but there we go. It's already gone up. Highly educated 1.4, you know, and well educated I think because that jumped up as well. But yeah, they've all jumped up a massive amount, which is great. So hopefully going forward, that's going to really help us. And yeah, thanks for joining me again, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button first though. Take care, guys.